Learning about fractions can be difficult for the average second or third grader.
But a new study at Temple University might ease their math anxiety. The research suggests there might be a better way to teach fractions rather than the traditional method of using a pie shape and shading it. Jessica Sanchez explains.
That one's really hard. There you go.
One of the first things children master along with their ABCs are their 1, 2, 3s.
Can we use these two shapes to make it look like this? Yeah. Yeah?
But when children move beyond whole numbers and are introduced to fractions, understanding parts of a whole, such as 1/4 versus 2/3, can be tricky. Temple University psychology researchers ran a study with 114 second and third graders to determine whether using a number line rather than dividing a circle and shading it makes it easier for kids to understand what fractions represent.
One group got a 15-minute fraction lesson about how to place fractions onto a number line. The second group got a lesson about how to shade a circle into fractions. And the third group got a control condition, which was just doing crossword puzzles, because we wanted to see, if they weren't doing anything to teach them fractions, how they would do.
Which led researchers to determine that number lines are powerful tools for early learners of fractions.
It's organized from left to right, and kids already have some ideas about how smaller numbers go on the left and larger numbers go on the right. They might have those ideas from working with whole numbers, and now they can apply that sort of left to right, smaller to larger to understand how fractions are related to each other in terms of their size.
To support their children's learning, it's important for parents to work fractions into their daily lives. Think about baking. Show kids the size difference between cutting 1/4 of a stick of butter for cookies and 1/3 of a stick of butter, much like a number line. Understanding fractions, one key step for future math success. I'm Jessica Sanchez reporting.
Well, researchers say early understanding of math concepts like fractions predicts greater student success in grades 4 and 5.